Good morning, students. Today, 12th biology, chapter 5, principles of inheritance and variation, pedigree analysis. What is meant by pedigree analysis? Pedigree analysis is, in simple term, with the use of family history, we analyzing the person who is getting genetic disease. So with the use of analyzing a family history of a different generation and conclude which organism, maybe male or the female, so become affected for the genetic disorders. So for analyzing the family history and explaining the genetic disorders, the process is known as pedigree analysis. In pedigree analysis, analysis of traits means a character of an organism in a several generation, not one or two generation, even several generation of a family, analyzing this disease or analyzing the characters, analyzing the trait of an organism is known as pedigree analysis. So the term used in after the Mendel monohybrid and the dihybrid cars. Normally, you know the Mendel, the father of genetics, research in Gordon pea plant with 14 different contrasting versions of characters, 7 contrasting versions of characters and 14 characters. After analyzing the result, the research is useful for the Gordon pea plant, not other plants and not other animals. So same like controlled grasses is not possible in the humans. In Gordon pea plant, you take tall pea plant with dwarf pea plant and forms the generation. But it's same like human beings, the white skin colored female with black skin colored male and producing the generation is not possible in our society. So human analysis is really not possible, same like Mendel. So we use another technique for analyzing the disease, analyzing the genetic disorder with the use of family history. Mainly the family history analysis, the pedigree analysis starts with the use of British families, because British family the queen and king only has a variety of records for different generations. But in our normal family, we not contain any recordical observation, recordical representation about our family history. But in some generations and some society, maybe like a British, like king and queen history is experimentally analyzing the particular generation's history, and with the use of recordical information we analyze the history. So this technique is first started from the British families for analyzing the characters or trait in different generation. Okay, that is pedigree analysis. Normally we use various symbols for pedigree analysis in human genetics. So this symbol used for male. So small box symbol is used for male. It is representing the male in a family history or in a pedigree analysis. And the round symbol is used for the female. And this square symbol used for unaffected offsprings, unspecified. Actually, this symbol is used for whether the offsprings are male or female, for anyone. So you don't know the sex of the particular progeny, means you use this symbol. Suppose here 5 unaffected offsprings. The next, this symbol is unspecified. Whether you don't know the male and the female offsprings are produced in a generation, means use this symbol for sex unspecified, and the male affected and the female affected and sex unspecified also affected. That is affected individual. Affected individual means with the use of dash with the use of fully shaded box used for analysis representing the affected individual. Affected means genetically affected individual. Then here one affected child, for example this is male, the father, and this is mother according to this, and the father and mother only one child. The one child is actually, the box means male, the one child is present, then one child is affected child. Affected means the child is affected by some genetic disorder. Okay, one small family with one male child, the male child has some genetic disease. The particular words or explanation with the use of symbolically we represent in a simple diagram. The next one, here male and the female mating. Mating means reproduction. The male and female reproduce. The symbol, it is represents mating. It's performed between male and female reproduction. Then here the mating between the mating between relatives. So the double bond like structure is expressing a close relatives marriage. And here one male and female, and the family contain two child, one male child and one female child. One parents, and the next one is offsprings. Even next to you could mean that is this is first generation, the next one means that is second generation. With the use of family history, we are analyzing the genetic diseases. The technique is for this analyzing the genetic disease with the use of family history. The genetic disease analyzing technique is nothing but pedigree analysis. We use various symbols for the pedigree analysis, and due to this pedigree analysis, the two types of genetic disorders we classified. One is Mendelian disorder and another one is chromosomal disorder. Due to this Mendelian disorder, the genes only affected. The person with the same chromosome, for example human beings means the person with the same 46 chromosome, but some genes are deleted or some genes are newly added. That is Mendelian disorder. Various diseases are under the Mendelian disorder like color blindness, sickle cell anemia, phenylketonuria. Various diseases are present in the Mendelian disorder. And the next category is chromosomal disorder. Chromosomal means chromosome itself changed. For example, normal human being contain 46 chromosome. Due to this chromosomal disorder, genetic disease, the chromosome number also increased. Sometimes with the 47, and sometimes with the 45. That is chromosomal disorder. So according to the pedigree analysis, we are analyzing the two types of diseases and study the two types of diseases. One is Mendelian disorder and second one is chromosomal disorder. Okay. Then in pedigree analysis, this is an important topic for your board exam, and the Mendelian disorder and the chromosomal disorder are also important topic. So what is meant by pedigree analysis? We are analyzing the disease, a trait, with the use of family history. The trait is, or the analyzing technique is known as pedigree analysis. In pedigree analysis, we classified into two genetic disorders. One is Mendelian disorder and another one is chromosomal disorder. In Mendelian disorder, various diseases like hemophilia, sickle cell anemia, cystic fibrosis, color blindness, myotonic dystrophy. So the various Mendelian disorders are available in the society. And chromosomal disorder like chromosomal disorder like Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome and Turner syndrome. So various chromosomal disorder are also available in the society. So first, what is autosomal dominant trait? How we analyze the disease is autosomal disease, dominant disease. What is meant by autosomes? Normally human contain 46 chromosomes. In 46, 44 chromosomes are autosomes, remaining 2 chromosomes are sex chromosomes. Normally in 46, suppose for example male means 44 chromosomes are autosomes, remaining X and Y are sex chromosomes in male, in human. And female means 44 chromosomes are autosomes, remaining 2 chromosomes like X and X is sex chromosomes. So this pedigree analysis, actually this is pedigree analysis, we are analyzing the one family history, that is autosomal dominant trait. Autosomal means the disease can spread from one generation to another generation through the autosomes, not through the sex chromosome. For example, in 44 chromosomes, one chromosome's genes may be deleted. Due to this deletion, the disease are passed from one generation to the next generation through the autosomes. The sex chromosome X and Y is normal, but in autosomes, maybe due to deletion of genes or due to addition of genes, the genes are affected. Due to this, the genetic disorders are passed from one generation to next generation. That is autosomal disorder. Here I give examples of autosomal dominant trait. Autosome we know, that is chromosome present inside the cell, that 44 chromosomes. And what is meant by dominant? According to the Mendel study, the dominant means is nothing but the trait is expressed in F1 generation. The character is expressed in F1 generation. The trait is said to be a dominant trait. The trait is not expressed in F1 generation means that is a recessive trait. Here, listen. This is first generation. Generation 1. Generation 1, the mother and the father. Here, mother is affected. Mother is affected by any one of the genetic disorder, maybe Mendelian disorder. And the father and mother produce 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 child. In next, this is parent generation. This is F1 generation, this is first generation, generation 1. In generation 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 persons are produced, 4 progeny are produced. In 4, female 1, male with affected by the particular disease, the male, normal male, and here affected female. So, one male and one female is affected, remaining one male and one female is normal. Okay, the parent generation also disease are present, and first generation also disease are present. Then the normal male marries a woman and producing the third generation. This is parents, the first generation, this is second generation. Okay. In normal male and female marries other female and producing the children, 2 female children and 1 male children. The 3 of them is not affected by the disease. Okay, the next one female affected and marries a male and 3 children are produced, 2 male and 1 female. 1 female is affected. So, for analyzing the family history generation by generation, we conclude the female is normally affected. So, even first generation also female affected, even second generation also female is affected. Here third generation, this parents and first one, then second one also no problem. The second generation also female is affected. So, for analyzing this history, we conclude in the next generation, the female marries a male with X chromosome, 1 genes are present, the gene only it's differentiating the colorness, particularly red and green color. But the person is affected with the color blindness disease, the genes is affected. Due to this, the person is not differentiating the red and green color. That is actually sex-linked recessive disease. The recessive disease means what? One generation the disease are present, maybe next generation the disease are absent, but the third generation is disease are expressed. So with a gap, the disease are expressed. All the generation of the disease are expressed mean that is dominant disease. In this disease, the one generation is disease is expressed, and next generation may or may not be expressed, but in the second generation and third generation the disease is expressed. So the disease is with the use of X-linked, sex-linked disease. X-linked means it's nothing but X-linked disease, X chromosome linked disease. The genes are present in the X chromosome is affected, due to this the disease are expressed. Then due to this color blindness, the red and green color cone of the eye is affected. Normally we know in the 11th standard we study the cone cells and rod cells are present in our eye. The cone cells which control the red and greenness, differentiating the greenness and redness, but the stick cells which differentiating the bright light and dim light. So this is due to this rods or stick cells, rod cells which controls the night blindness, different category, that is due to vitamin A deficiency. Here is color blindness. Color blindness is different, night blindness is different. Night blindness due to vitamin A and due to rods present in the eye. That's differentiating the bright light as well as dim light, that is photophilic light and photophilic light. But in this color blindness, cone cells present in the eye which are affected due to this deletion in gene in a cone cells. So red and green color is not differentiating with the person. That is actually X chromosome genes is affected. So only the disease is sex-linked disease. If the disease only 8% of the male is affected. For example, the person with the color blindness, parents, any one of the parent, but normally the male is affected more, that is 8%, and the female is only 0.4%. The color blindness disease mainly affect the male as compared to the female. Female only 0.4% for the chance for the getting the disease color blindness, but male has 8% chance for getting the disease. In color blindness, male only mainly affected as compared to the female. And the daughter not diseased, actually the analysis, unless her mother is a carrier and her father is a color blindness. Suppose normally daughter is not affected, because 0.4% of the female only affected. So daughter normally affected, not affected. But how the daughters get affected means their mother, the daughter's mother is a carrier, but not expressing the disease. Carriers means is nothing but the disease genes are present, but the person is not expressing the disease. But the gene is passed to the next generation people which express the disease, but the particular disease is not expressed in a particular person, means the person is a carrier, but genes are present, but disease is not expressed, means the person is carrier, carry the disease silently without unaffected to the next generation. The next generation person is affected by the disease, okay, and the carrier and their father is a color blindness. I give one small outline of the particular cross with the use of pedigree analysis, then we know what is pedigree analysis. So the daughter is normally not diseased unless her mother is a carrier and the father is a color blindness. Father is a color blind and mother is a carrier, mean the disease is expressed. Okay, I give a small idea with the use of cross for the color blindness. See. XY means what? Male, because male sex chromosome is XY. XX means what? It is female. Female sex chromosome is XX. And is actually the male is affected. Affected means we put symbol. Its symbol means this is color blindness. We put C in the X because this is sex linked disease. Sex linked disease means what? X linked disease. The male is affected because affected male is with the use of XCY means the male with color blindness. The color blindness repressed by C because the color blindness gene are present in the X chromosome. Due to this affection of genes only the disease is expressed. There is this color blindness male, that is a diseased male. Diseased male. Actually this is normal female. Normal female. Then the gametes are produced, XC one gamete and Y one gamete. We know in the sex determination we study two types of gametes are produced, one gamete with the X chromosome and another gamete with Y chromosome in the male. Then female also X and X, two types of similar type of gametes are produced. Then during fertilization, male gamete fuses with the female gamete and the male gamete fuses with the female gamete and the male gamete fuses with the female and the male with the fuses with the female. So X chromosome sperm fuses with the X chromosome egg means XX. XX means what? Female. XX means female. Female is not actually color. This is carrier female. Carrier female means both the X is contains C mean that is affected female. Here actually the disease is not expressed in the female but genes are present but not expressed in the disease means the female is carrier female. Here one male gamete X chromosome and female gamete X chromosome means XX same carrier female. Then next XY, here also XY on male gamete female gamete means this is actually male. Male means normal male because the genes are not present. Here also normal male. So male is affected and the female is normal means in generation 50% females are produced, 50% male are produced. In the female, all the females are carrier. It's not expressing the disease. Only carry the disease to the next generation. Suppose in the carrier female, which mate with the male means normal male means the next generation maybe a disease are present. Okay, that is carrier female and the normal male. Okay, so in this analysis, we take one diseased male, color blinded male with normal female marries and it starts producing the gamete and starts producing the child. In the child, 50% of the child is color blindness carrier, not diseased, color blindness carrier, and 50% of the child is normal. So in this graph, I ask some questions. How many percentage of the male normal? 100% of the male is normal. How many percentage of the female become carrier? 100% of the female become carrier. How many percentages of the female in total progeny become carrier? How many percentage of the female in the total progeny become carrier? 50% of the female in the total progeny become carrier. How many percentage of the normal male in a total progeny? How many percentage of normal male in a total progeny. How many? 50% of the normal male in a total progeny. Okay, this type maybe in your NEET examination may questions may ask. Okay, this is actually a normal deceased female, a deceased male with a normal male. In another one situation, I give another one example also for the same color blindness. So in this situation, we take carrier female with normal deceased male, carrier female with deceased male. In last topic we studied the deceased male. Carrier females we take XXC. It is actually female. Carrier means in one X chromosome the diseased gene are expressed. Deceased male means XCY. This actually XY means male, XC means deceased. Because the disease is only X linked. X linked means X chromosome linked, not Y chromosome linked. Okay. Then progenies are produced, gametes are produced, XC one gamete, X one gamete, and XC one gamete, and Y one gamete. Okay. In progenies are produced, the X chromosome mated with X chromosome male forms XC, and the X chromosome female gamete which fused with Y chromosome XCY, and the X chromosome gamete with XCX and XY. So this is what the deceased, not carrier, deceased female. Female means we put this symbol, female, deceased female. Here deceased male, male means we put this symbol. Here carrier what? Carrier female. Here normal, because no X chromosomes are present, no the gametes are present, particularly the genes is affected, so this is normal male. Okay, so carrier female marries a woman with deceased male means its gametes are produced, deceased female also produced. Here deceased female. So in the last topics what we did, the last point, a daughter will not be a color blindness unless her mother is a carrier, unless the mother is a carrier. First see carrier female, mother is a carrier, and her father is a color blindness. Father see male, color blindness. The mother is a carrier and the father is a color blind, means compulsory the female child also become color blindness, and the female female carrier, this is a male deceased, and the female carrier and the male is normal. In this class I ask some questions. Okay, explain. I give answer. Carrier female marries with male with normal, deceased male and carrier female. In this class, how many percentage of female become color blindness? 50%. How many percentage of female? We take a female for 100%, means how many percentage of female become color blindness? 50%. How many percentage of female become carrier? 50%. How many percentage of male in a total progeny become normal? How many percentage of male in a total progeny become normal? 25%. The next question, how many percentage of male are diseased in a total progeny? How many percentage of male is diseased, color blindness in a total progeny means how many percentage? 25%, because out of 4, 1 person is affected. So 25%. And how many percentage of carrier female in a total progeny? How many percentage of carrier female in a total progeny? 25%. So how many percentage of female are produced? Not disease, not carrier. 50%. How many percentage of male is produced? Not disease, not carrier. 50%. So this way in your NEET examination questions may ask. Okay, this is actually a color blindness. Due to this color blindness, cones and is affected. Due to this affection, a red and green color is not differentiating the particular person. The disease is X-linked disease. So from the X chromosome, the disease is expressed, is passed from one generation to the next generation, and the carrier female marries a diseased male means the disease is expressed in the female. Otherwise, only carrier female are present. So, in 88% of the male is affected by the disease in the progeny, only 0.4%, 0.4% only chance for the female for becoming the color blindness, unless, and the 0.4% means the female mother, the female mother become carrier and the father become diseased means the deceased female are produced. According to this, we are analyzing various technique also. Okay, yes.